CNN has learned the Defense Department is preparing a military quick strike team that will go anywhere in the United States to help with any cases of Ebola that might arise. I want to bring in CNN Pentagon correspondent Barbara Starr. She's on the phone now. And Barbara, President Obama had said he wanted aggressive action. What are these strike teams designed to do?
Well, hi, Deborah. What we're talking about here is the Department of Health and Human Services this week said to the Pentagon, we may need help. And the Pentagon responded and now is in the process of assembling. Some are calling it a quick strike team. Some are calling it a rapid response team. Whatever you want to call it, this is a team for the first time of military medical professionals. They will go to Fort Sam Houston in Texas, get trained up within the next couple of days, and be ready to deploy if civilian health authorities, the CDC, whatever, says we need help in this particular location. They'll name a location. The team will be able to go there. The team, 30 people, is going to be made up of 5 doctors, 20 nurses, and 5 so-called trainers, people in the military who are very highly trained in how to deal with this issue of personal protective equipment, how to be compliant with the procedures on how that personal protective gear is used so that healthcare workers are protected and more cases don't erupt from healthcare workers getting the virus. The team orders are to be ready to deploy anywhere in the United States within 72 hours of getting orders. So for the first time now, we've seen military people travel to West Africa to help there. But for the first time now, we're seeing things being put in place for military personnel to help here in the United States if and when they get the order to go. Deborah?
And Barbara, these 5 doctors, 20 nurses, and these effective compliance trainers, have they been trained to work together? Do they know what the response is supposed to be? And is this an area of specialty? Isn't that one of the criticisms, ultimately, that everyone is learning on the job?
Well, to some extent, absolutely. This has just all really emerged in the last hour or so that the Pentagon was putting this together. My understanding from the sources I've spoken to in the last several minutes is they will go to this military base in Texas very rapidly. They're identifying the people now. They will get trained up. They will very quickly learn to work together as a team. That is what the U.S. military does. And they do have people that know how to do this, how to basically respond rapidly in a crisis. But I think your point is very fair and very well taken. This country really hasn't dealt with this sort of issue before, recently at least, and so everybody's a little bit learning on the job. The military has one critical advantage, which is, people will tell you, is if this erupts into a full-blown crisis, they can assemble large numbers of personnel, equipment, aircraft, medical capability, and move it anywhere in the country very quickly that it might be needed. It's the one part of the United States government that can just really respond very, very quickly. And so they hope they're not going to get called into action, but they will be ready to go if they do.
Yeah, absolutely. It's sort of a very big if more cases are diagnosed, the equivalent effectively of military boots on the ground. But Barbara, is there any suggestion as to where these doctors and nurses would operate out of? Would they be given hospital privileges, for example? Would they work in tandem with doctors who are treating individuals? Is this about quarantine? Have they given you any further? I know it's just new and you're breaking this news on our air, but is there any specifics of or logistics of how this works, what it looks like?
Well, all I can tell you is, legally in the United States, the United States military, the active duty force, always, if they are called to do something in the United States, legally, they are always in support of civilian authorities, whether it's a city that may be having a flood or a state that's fighting a wildfire or a medical crisis that the federal government and state governments are trying to fight. So they will be in support of civilian medical authorities. They will go, if they are ordered, where they are asked to go. This is, not to be flip about it, There's no military martial law in play here. But it is going to be quite interesting because, of course, civilian hospitals do have those separate issues of hospital privileges and their accredited personnel. I'm going to tell you, we don't know at this point exactly how all those issues will be worked out. But what we do know is over the last several days, as the president has been meeting with his advisors, all the portions of the federal government really have been told to look for a more aggressive response to the Ebola situation. And our sources are telling us that over the last several days, this is what the Pentagon and HHS, Health and Human Services, have come up with, that the Pentagon would have the ability to offer some additional medical capability and medical capacity if it's needed.